Hi everyone, welcome. Thank you so much for joining me here today. I am so happy and grateful to be able to do this read for you guys. This is going to be a reading for our fire sign. So this is going to be Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius. So I'm going to go about the read. If there's specific details that come up for each individual sign, I'll just mention that as I go along. This is going to be a general read, so let's get started. I hope everyone is doing well. I know that there's definitely some challenging times for sure. We definitely have to address the collective energies for sure. There's a lot of financial issues that are happening at this specific point in time. So if something specific comes up here, I'll mention that as well. I hope you guys are staying balanced, right? That mind, body, and soul connection. And I really appreciate those of you who take some time out of your day just to join this community. So thank you so very much for that. Okay, I'm going to try that again. Very important right now during this specific point in time that we do what we can to stay grounded. That's going to help us to stay level-headed during this time. This one had to pop out for some reason. We'll take a look at that at the end. Usually when that happens, there's a specific message that needs to come about for a specific individual. So you'll know if it hits you and if it's your message. If it doesn't, then it's not your message, and that's okay, right? So at the end of the day, we definitely want to make sure that everyone is receiving the messages that they're intended to. All right, so first up we have Seven of Cups. Hope that gets clear here for you guys. All right, so our Cups energy, look at those fish. There's some confusion for sure. I feel the confusion. When this card comes up, that's what it signifies. I do feel as though there's... luckily, there's an immense potential here for you to shine, right? So there is immense potential for you to really be in your element, really be top in your class, but at the same time you do have to deal with confusion in order to make it to that level. I have a dog in the background and he might snore from time to time, so if you hear those noises, that's what it is. So you really have to really go inward, rely on your instincts during this time. If you can tap into your instincts, they will not steer you wrong. First impressions right now, specifically Aries, I'm talking to you. First impressions during this time, use that information rather than any kind of logical information that you could apply to a situation. So it's that gut feeling, right? So if you're inspired to take that leap forward, yeah, just know that you have all of the tools, the knowledge to work through the confusion, because I think we're all feeling it, but right now this is a big indication that Aries, you are definitely trying to work out what maybe is real in certain situations, maybe what is truthful in certain situations, right? It totally depends on your individual's life and individual circumstances. So, Eight of Swords. Hopefully that's clear for you guys. This is usually a form of denial when this comes up. This can be something that's falling apart. There is you can't really do anything about it. You can't prevent it. There really isn't a whole lot that you can do. I do sense there's denial. It could be around the relationship that you're trying to not let go of. It could be projects that are just falling apart during this time. I do feel as though going forward, you're going to have to work on a plan to go forward. That is a big message here for Leo. You're going to need to work on a plan, and you're going to need to be steadfast with this plan. Basically, just face your current reality, and that's the biggest step you can take, because once you do, you can move forward, you can make a plan, you can continue on. But it's really facing up to the reality, right? If you need to, consult others, right? You need to kind of break some kind of spell that's around you, I feel. You might feel like just blah in some sense. So again, consult those you trust. Talk to anyone that really you feel can point you in the right direction. But don't get focused or wrapped up either on blaming yourself, right? It's really just looking at the situation, acknowledging the situation, coming to terms with the situation, and knowing that you have all of the tools to move forward, knowing that you will be successful, you will be triumphant, and I do feel that long term this is going to be something that will be beneficial for you. And I think that there may be people out there who can help you to see the big picture, where maybe right now you're not necessarily seeing that larger, bigger picture, right? Page of Swords. Is that focused enough for you guys here? Just taking a quick peek at these pictures because some of the cards are a little bit new to me. So this is a big sign of intelligence for sure when this comes up in a reading. This is some very helpful, some very practical advice that could be coming your way. You are an extremely good judge of character, especially during this time. Use that to your advantage. You're going to need to have, in order to stay ahead, so you like being on top, you like the competition, you like being, let's say you're in a negotiation type of situation. In order for you to stay on the top, in order for you to get that advantage, that upper hand in the negotiation, you really need to kind of have your wits about yourself. So use this inner power that you have. Knowledge right now for you, especially Sagittarius, is going to be key. So anything that you can do to relate back to facts instead of fiction will be incredibly valuable for you during this time. You might, for example, meet a mentor of some kind, right, in your life, and they can provide you with the valuable information or wisdom that you need. All right, so let's take a look here. The High Priestess. Okay, so I feel strongly that this High Priestess here, this popped up for more so the collective energy. I didn't feel it's part of the read for the fire signs. I feel strongly it's more so the overall collective consciousness. This is telling me that during this time, feminine energy needs to be forefront. So feminine energy, compassion, big, big, big message here. Intuition in general is more of a feminine characteristic. We each have that masculine and feminine within us. So it doesn't necessarily mean a male or female. It's more about the energies behind it. So compassion, people need to have compassion for each other during this time. Everyone's going through it all at the same time. So in order for us to move forward, we need to look at each other as though we're looking at ourselves and have that compassion that we would like to have come back our way. I always say you put the energy out and it comes back to you like a boomerang. A lot of people as well, a lot of people are relying on their spiritual beliefs, their, I don't necessarily like to say religious beliefs because I'm more spiritual and religion is not at all what I'm about. But a lot of people are doing what they need for their own personal belief system in order to get through the hard times. So if that is what is helping you, that is definitely encouraged during this time. Alright, that's it for the read for our fire signs. Thank you so much for making it until the end of this video. I hope it has been helpful to you in some way, shape, or form. I very much look forward to having you back for future reads. So again, thank you so very much for your time. I hope you all stay safe and take care of your loved ones and your family during this time. Bye!